Howdy, my name is William Villalobos. I'm a senior petroleum engineering student here at Texas A&M. I appreciate your attendance and welcome to the Oil and Gas Health and Safety Summit and Environment Summit from the perspective of academia, regulatory, and industry representatives. A quick note is if you're a student and interested in becoming a part of the officer board here at the IADC student chapter, I will recommend to scan this QR code. So to pass it forward, Dr. Hasan is going to introduce himself and the panelists.
Hi, I'm Abu Rashid Hasan, go by Rashed. I am a research professor in the Petroleum Engineering Department at Texas A&M. My area is production engineering, but I have been also looking at trying to model into gas kick. So in that sense, safety is an important item of my research area. That was part of the reason I was a co-principal investigator of Ocean Energy Safety Institute that just ended March 31st. And we believe, a lot of good work in that direction. And I think what we are trying to do today to tell people what it is that we should be doing, we are doing, and we can do about health, safety, and environment. Let me ask now whoever wants to go next. Emily, perhaps?
Sure, I'm happy to introduce myself. Thank you. First, thank you, William. Thank you, Dr. Hasan, for inviting me to be on this panel. My name is Emily Hague. I'm with the American Petroleum Institute. I'm a policy advisor in the upstream space and support companies, our membership in the safety and health area. API, and prior to that, I spent 4 years on the regulator side working for no longer exists, but Minerals Management Service, which is a bureau within the Department of Interior. Just to kind of have some opening remarks for the panel. I really think the industry is strong and doing a lot of positive things around safety. The U.S. oil and natural gas industry, we produce and deliver nearly 70% of energy.
This is John.
And, the U.S. has really become a global leader in both emissions.
You became muted, Emily.
Magically, I got muted. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
As I was saying, the U.S. is right now we're the global leader when it comes to both emissions reductions as well as energy production. Are y'all hearing some background noise? Sorry, I'll keep talking, but hopefully y'all can hear me. And this is largely due to the innovation and vitality of the industry. America, we get a lot of benefits from the oil and gas development. They're good paying jobs, significant revenues to the federal treasury, as well as state and local treasuries, low household energy costs, and greater energy security for the U.S. and our allies. And all of this is being done, all of these operations are being done under some of the most stringent safety and environmental regulations in the world. And at the same time, our industry is very committed to safety, protecting the environment and the health of our workers, who are bringing this production to you. We work tirelessly to improve safety practices through research, standards development, training, information sharing, and advocacy. So I'm excited to be here, and hopefully throughout this panel we can, communicate and help educate on all the things the industry does to make sure it's safe. And at that point, maybe I will punt things over to Larry to introduce himself.
Good morning, everyone. And by way of introduction, my name is Larry Nixon. Again, I'd like to thank Texas A&M and IADC and API for being part of this conversation today. I serve as a dual role within RPC Oil and Gas Service Companies as a senior well control specialist for Cudd Well Control, and also Vice President of Prime, which is Patterson Rapid Intervention Mobilization Experts. I have about 40 years of emergency well control response experience and operational experience in just about every operational setting around the globe. I've served as a team lead, project manager, a senior well control specialist on numerous high-profile well control incidents, including the Kuwait Oil Fires Project, as a member of the first 5-man team led by Boots Hansen in 1991 of Boots and Coots. Of course, that project was about controlling sabotage wells that were sabotaged by Saddam Hussein's army. Also was the relief well early intercept kill team lead on the Macondo well control response for both relief well drilling rigs. Served as a project manager and technical expert on the deep water subsea blowout involving subsea floor broaching in the Mediterranean Sea. Also project managed one of the largest inland drilling barge well fires in the intercoastal waterway. Been part of numerous responses around the globe, as I stated, successfully dealt with many underground blowout events. Part of being a well control specialist is basically a lot of times we have to author numerous response plans, technical operational planning and executional documents, and also just to kind of round that out, worked with the Joint Rig Committee at Lloyd's of London to help create some policy language pertaining to emergency well control and the prevention of those such events. I began my professional career as a drilling supervisor for a major E&P company. Married, got two grown sons, like to bird hunt, shoot sporting clays, saltwater fishing. My primary interest is include preserving the Western and rural lifestyle and heritage. And again, I want to thank everyone for attendance today, and I'll go ahead and turn this over.
Yeah, thanks, Larry. My name is Micah Backlund. I'm the HSE director for Helmerich and Payne International Drilling Company. And just a little background, I grew up on the Gulf Coast and Southwest Louisiana in the Houston area, and started out in the oil field as a roustabout, making up flanges, open pipe bolts, and worked my way through college at the University of Houston in Clear Lake. Since then, I've progressed from a HSE field rep supporting rig construction project in Houston, and have had multiple supervisory roles in the drilling side over the past 15 years, working for H&P from California to Tulsa to West Texas, and currently overseeing U.S. land operations. So I've been married for quite a while, and have 5 kids. Really proud of them, and really appreciate the opportunity to participate in this forum. And William specifically, I appreciate the coaching and pulling this thing together. So with that, I'll turn it over.
Just in case, Dr. Hill, you are live. Could you introduce yourself, please?
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay, great. Been having troubles with my connection here. Well, I'm Dan Hill. I'm a professor of petroleum engineering at Texas A&M University. I've been here almost 18 years, spent 22 years on the faculty of another large petroleum engineering program in the state of Texas. Before that, about 5 years with Marathon Oil to start my career. Worked in general in the production engineering area, well stimulation, hydraulic fracturing, acidizing, been some of my main interests my entire career. Did you want a few introductory remarks, William? I can say a few things if you like.
Sure.
One of the questions passed to us is about green energy, and which my definition of that are things like solar and wind power and so on. And the bottom line is the world absolutely needs it, every bit we can get. We also need the fossil fuel energy that has made us so comfortable in much of the world. Before the pandemic, the world was output of production and consumption of just crude oil was about 100 million barrels a day. It's already back to about 95 million barrels a day. It's just a huge amount of energy, just the crude oil. And of course, there's also coal and natural gas that comprise most of our energy source in this world. Every indicator of quality of life for humans correlates directly with energy consumption. So the more energy they have, the longer you live, the better infant mortality is, the wealthier people are, and so on. We need fossil energy, and we will for a very long time. And a main reason to say that is with us already using 100 million barrels a day or so, there are, in fact, right now, 1 billion people in this world, approximately 1 billion people who don't have electricity in their dwelling. And they would like to have electricity. They would like to have cars to drive. They need fossil energy, fossil fuel energy, just as we do. And so, that's my intro. Fossil energy, oil and gas is not going away. It's environmentally, actually, we've done a lot of things that have been huge improvements. And we'll get to that sort of thing probably